On to week 6, which is the final week of the TTS Season 6 League before we go into the finals. And I am being joined by my regular and very dapper co-host, Huggy Bear. Say hello, Huggy.
Hello there, Norbert. I'm excited for another game.
Yes, we're down to the bottom of the matches here. Now we should warn we're playing. We're gonna watch Utility Cookie playing his Convocation. Always interesting because it's a brand new affiliation, really. And we're he's locked in. He's made it into the finals because he's 5-0 right now. So if he loses this, he's going to just be 1-X and still make it the cut. But Nibe is hanging on by his fingernails because he's currently 4-1. So he must win this game to continue. So he's got everything to lose, whereas Cookie can just like relax. In fact, what you Nibe I think is local to you, or at least he's in Sweden.
He is Swedish indeed, but he's in the Stockholm area, whereas I'm in the very south of Sweden. So
Okay.
60 kilometers in between us or something.
Oh, that's not so far.
Oh, wait, 600 kilometers.
600.
That
Okay.
is hard, yeah.
Yeah, I thought metric system was supposed to be easier.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
But I don't want to use our miles because they're different to your miles.
You have miles as well. Amazing.
Yeah, but a mile in every country except England is 10 kilometers.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like must be an informal thing.
Uh,
Yeah, interesting. Um, cool. I'm just making some notes here. All right, but I wanted to mention this to you because first of all, we know that you um, have dojo convert. What is it called? Convert convocation. Very
on
much.
vocation, yeah.
Yeah, but you've also talked to Nibe about his matchups. Is that right?
I've actually played him, where I am one of his four
Ah,
to be
okay,
fair.
cool.
So yeah, I'm hoping for maybe Utility Cookie will avenge me tonight.
So he took you down. What was your record in the end? Have you done your sixth game?
I actually dropped after my second loss so that I could focus on streaming with you,
Oh,
Norbert.
no, that's very nice of you. Very good for the community. Very community-minded guy. All right, I'm asking them who won prio and what is the threat level. Why don't we examine the lists? Do you have them up handy? You with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm bringing up the lists now.
Okay, cool.
So, did we get a priority roll? Yes. It seems like Nicholas won priority.
Okay.
Nibe, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my guess is that he goes for secures because that's what he did against me.
Okay. Any particular reason, do you think?
I think Web Warriors hates the secure selection of
Mm.
Cookie's roster, which is Demons Downtown, first
Yep.
and foremost, but also the um, new crisis, the intrusions open across city as seals collapse.
Oh, yes. Fun. And he's taken that one as well.
Two quite slow secures,
Right.
whereas Web Warriors like fast-paced scoring.
Gotcha.
Although Cookie has very slow extract crises as well, so no matter what Nibe picks, he won't have the type of game that he wants to be playing. Although he has some pieces to, for example, on single extracts like Scrolls and Alien Ship, he has some pieces like Miles and Enchantress that are very good at grabbing the single extract off of the opponent if he's going last during the turn, which is sort of likely to do.
Um, okay. Now,
As
convocation, though.
soon as Cookie starts to, base models.
I need to make you big again. There we go. I was looking at something. All right, he's bigger now. Thank you guys for taking care of Huggy. Everyone's concerned about Huggy.
Not
Oh,
much to see here, guys.
we have the whiskey warlord here tonight, and I want to I had to get this glass of whiskey ready because Cookie's just gonna enjoy this game. Yeah, yeah. You don't have your whiskey tonight.
Are
We're
we allowed to have alcohol on stream?
Yeah. I have a disclaimer that this channel is not for children.
Oh, fantastic. Hang on a second.
And I have to mention that Cookie is a big whiskey fan. I'm not sure from which country he likes his whiskey, but he's two drams in deep so far before even rolling the priority roll. So I think we're going to go for a wild ride tonight. He's playing Convocation in the first place. He's drinking whiskey in the second place, and he's Dutch in the third place. So those three combinations you need to see. So, Whiskey Warlord, what are you drinking tonight? Do you have anything with you? I can tell you about mine. I have, this is actually an English whiskey, believe it or not, called from Adnams. Adnams is famous as a brewery, but they also do whiskeys, and they're from Southwold, so southeast part of England. I was just saying, you got your headphones in yet? You do.
Yep.
I was just saying that my whiskey comes from England, actually. It's not Scottish. It's English, from southeast England, Adnams, from a brewery. But it was nice. They had like a triple malt and a single malt. I went with the triple malt. Yeah, whiskey is definitely part of Convocation. Okay. Yeah, they do. And a bunch of different whiskeys, believe it or not, Hesselberg, and some gins as well. I went to their, their store, we're at the site of the factory. It's pretty cool. What do you got tonight, Hugo?
I have the Highland Park single malt called Viking Honor.
Yeah. Now listen, we have an Anglo-Saxon audience, my friend. You can't be you can't be touting around your Viking heritage. You're gonna get people nervous. Oh, Hesselberg, I had
They have nothing to fear.
They have nothing to fear for you, right? You're too busy drinking the whiskey. Hesselberg, I was drinking a taster set of Japanese whiskey on vacation just recently, and you're right, it is so smooth, so silky, really.
My favorite whiskey through the ages is actually a Japanese blended.
Okay, tell me.
Nika from the barrel.
Nika from the barrel. All right.
Yeah.
Can you get it?
Very nice, but oh yes, no problem. But the bottle is horrible because it's shaped in a way that it's impossible to pour from it without spilling.
Oh, maybe you just need to pour it faster, or use a funnel. Oh, Hesselberg's got it. Yeah, and he says he agrees. He's got a problem with the bottle. I don't know, guys. I think it's because you guys probably were trying to pour it after having a few, and so he's suggesting coffee grain.
Interesting.
Yeah. I am partial to Irish whiskies. I find them very smooth and fruity, which I like.
Looks like we have a crisis selection.
Okay. Looks like Infinity Formula goes missing from Nibe, and alien ship crashes in downtown. Oof. That doesn't sound so good for Web Warriors either, even though Demons Downtown is probably the worst choice.
This speaks sort of in favor of Nibe going with Miles as his leader, or at least in the team, and then playing with Enchantress on the team, because that gives him two good options for stealing the extract should Utility Cookie find it.
You think he'll actually try to look for it?
I don't know. We will see. It depends on the board state, but his the primary game plan of Convocation so far, at least as far as I've seen and experienced, is attrition, and especially with the roster that Cookie is running. It's quite likely that he will build an attrition list, and also a lot of Mystic Attacks is quite strong into Web Warriors in particular, because it removes some of their protection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although less than you might think. It's basically Miles that doesn't get to use Spider Sense.
I just found out you were right. Nibe won priority and chose the 17 threat, and I'm going to suggest, like you said, he probably picked the secures as well so that he could avoid demons. Now he ended up with Infinity Formula. That's the healing one, isn't it?
No, it's the one that gives extra power.
Extra power. I always make the mistake because it looks like a little bottle. So I'm like thinking like it's like to heal, like a healing potion. But no, it's wrong. It's like those people.
It's a Powerade.
Yeah, it's a Powerade. Okay. I always what the heck did I want to say? Oh, just went out of my head. More whiskey. Time for more whiskey. I need to find out. Let's remember in the post the interviews. First, need to find out what brand or area utility cookie's partial to with his whiskey. Oh, here's the reason why I was a little late, guys. Today, I think it's well worth it. Oh no, I opened the wrong box. This is not the box I had meant to open. Okay, this is my dog's supplements. She's old and needs supplements. 1 second. I'm gonna find this box now because I went through a lot of trouble.
Yes, so Nibe is playing Web Warriors and Cookie is playing Convocation, for those of you guys wondering.
Okay.
And we're waiting for the teams. Oh,
like
here we go. Some squads.
Yep. All right, just back in time. Cool. Shall we start on Nibe's side? It looks like we have. Oops. We have. Why isn't it coming up? No. It won't let me look at them in big. There we go. Enchantress, Medusa, old nasty. Ghost Spider, very nasty. Black Cat, another nasty. And Miles, classic Web Warriors team, super powerful.
Yeah. Nibe is enjoying the last days of maximum filth.
Yeah.
With Enchantress and Medusa.
Okay, and Convocation, we have Sorcerer Supreme. I have not heard any podcasts change their tune about the Sorcerer Supreme as of last week, which is surprising considering the showing he made. But nonetheless, Okoye, Baron Mordo, Dr. Voodoo, and Magic. So this is the same roster we saw last time except for the addition of Magic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 1 point less than last week. So he couldn't fit. Quickie couldn't fit Ancient One here, and he elected to go for Magic, to downgrade Ancient One to Magic, basically.
Yes, he had Ancient One, that's right, yeah. But people are quite high on Magic, so...
Yeah, she is basically a more flexible Valkyrie without the throw. Oops, looks like they're reloading the mod.
Yeah, reload the mod.
Maybe there was some sort of issue.
Okay, while they're doing that, then this gives me this opportunity to show everybody the advantages of Brexit. Thank God we voted for Brexit because somehow we were able to get the Hulkbuster and nobody else has it. So suck it. We may have nobody picking vegetables in our fields, but we have the Hulkbuster. And that's what I had to go get. That's why I was 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want anybody coming. I didn't want anybody sneaking into our island and stealing my Hulkbusters.
So you'll build it together and whip it out on Thursday?
I don't know about that.
Isn't that your IRL game night?
It'll be on Thursdays. Thursdays when we play.
Yeah.
But no, I'm still rocking my Sin 7 list.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm getting ready for a team tournament at the beginning of November. Sorry, the end of November, and so I'm kind of Yeah, thanks. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be 4 rounds, 3-person teams, in Derby, and so I'm trying to kind of just refine my roster rather than playing around. But the Hulkbuster I bought because I want to start playing Avengers once the revisions come in.
Yeah, Avengers look real tasty, and I think it's a nice move by AMG. To be honest, I think it's always good when the iconic characters are good on the table.
Apparently Denmark has the Hulkbuster too, but I'm certain that's because they landed on our shores and stole them along with some sheep. We know how you are. Okay. Web Warriors, the cards, they have all you've got. Brace for Impact. Spider Tracker. The heck's that?
That is one
Oh,
of the
that's where
new
they run
powerful
away.
cards
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the Amazing Spider-Man box.
Yeah, that is an annoying card. I didn't know
Yep.
it was called Spider Tracker, but good lord, is that thing. Oh, it's full of pumpkins, too. How appropriate for Halloween. Look at that.
You need to
Disarm.
be really on edge when playing Spider Tracker so that you have time to say you're using it before the opponent moves on to his next action.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, we got
Oop.
disconnected again. Ooh, they're having some trouble. Um, yeah, Hesselberg. Just deal with it. You have to
Yeah.
lean into that.
Well, as long as the stream's working, we're all
Yeah, the
we're
stream's
all having
working.
a good time.
This is not my fault. I think I got most of the problems settled. So Spider Tracker
Cheers,
broke the
guys.
game. It did. Yeah. Say cheers. There's more opportunity to drink. Here's the other one I bought because I'm refining. I told you my Sin 7, my Sin 6 list. So I bought the Doctor Voodoo and Hood box
Mm.
for
Excellent
Hood.
choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Hood because he's looks like a character that would complement the ones that I already have and has a really bonkers card as well.
He's in Cabal, isn't he?
He is. See, you get into my tech now.
Hmm.
This is the serious tech.
Oh yeah, Hood's gang in there. Seems nice.
Now, here, what is going on with this lobby? It's not disconnecting me. It's strange.
Hmm.
Oh, oh, oh. I'm trying to hit the OK button and it's not. Oh, oh. There we go. I don't know what's going on with the mod today. Let me see. Oh, Cookie's writing me something. Hang on. I don't know. He's saying if I have a special. I don't think so. I'll let you set up and then turn on the overlay. They're having the same problem like they've had in the past where the models kind of float up in the air,
Hmm.
which is kind of weird. And I was curious, we have to talk about the tactics cards because Convocation has very odd tactic cards that people are not used to their names yet.
Yeah. Um,
So let
be
me,
happy to educate people on those.
let's see what they have. Hang on.
They are a lot of fun. So let's see. It's
We
hard to
have
judge.
Ironbound Books of Shumagorath.
Yep. This is a staple card of Convocation. It makes you able to turn physical attacks of the opponent into mystic attacks, and the point of this is that all of the Convocation characters have very low physical defense, but very high, above average mystic defense. And it's a card that is played in the power phase, and that is active for the whole
All
round.
around. Yeah, we saw
And
that
there's a fun little clause in the ending paragraph where if one of your characters, an allied character, is KO'd, you can return the card to your hand.
which is really important. Oh God, no, I did it again. I shouldn't have done that. It was really important because they are so powerful on the Mystic Defense.
Yes. But
As
weak
we,
on the physical. So throws and things like that is not something they enjoy. They're quite weak against that. So that card basically lets them say, this round we're going to have great defenses instead of poor.
yeah, but that doesn't count for dodging, or does it?
It does not.
Okay.
And it doesn't count for energy attacks. Only physical ones get to you. You're able to turn into mystic ones.
Okay. He took Brace, which is unusual because we didn't see that last time. It's a pretty ordinary card. Astral Ring. Here's another Convocation card.
Yeah, a Yankee card for sure. It's basically it means that at the start of an activation, you can pay 2 power and place a projection token within 3 of yourself, and then you measure attacks and superpowers from that projection token rather than your own model. And during that round, when the astral ring is in effect, the character cannot be advanced or placed. Thing of note is that you only measure ranges from attacks or superpowers. You do not measure, for instance, line of sight from the projection token, so the character still has to see his targets
Oh wow.
from where he's standing, and also um, you still have to be the model still has to be within 3 for purposes of stealth.
So
So it's
bizarre.
not enough if the
Oh.
projection token is within 3 of the target.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
actual model.
This reminds me of the old days of Mark II War Machine, where you had the arc node, but when it came to
Mm,
stealth and what have you, the way the rules worked,
yeah,
some of the things were off of the caster, some of the things were off of the arc node. It was bizarre.
yeah. I didn't even think of that. It's an arc. It's the arc node card.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an arc node
Yeah,
card, but
yeah,
with the complexity of the old Mark II aspects,
yeah.
which nobody understood.
Fantastic.
There's field dressing, and then the
Everybody
last
knows that.
that one knows that one, and then this really interesting one, the Book of Cagliostro.
Yes, this is a card with the same effect as, more or less the same effect as Cosmic Invigoration, that most of the people will know from the core set, where you get to remove an activated token from a character that is activated in the round, effectively making it so that a character can activate 2 times for the actual round. Usually, that is something you use on Doctor Strange when playing Convocation, and the requirement is that you pay 2 power on the character that you want to remove the activation token from. That character has to be a Convocation character. And then you need to spend 2 power on 2 additional characters within 3 of the original characters. Hang on. But those 2 characters do not need to be Convocation characters. They only need to be allied. So 1 out of the 3, the one removing the activated token, needs to be a Convocation character.
Now, I just was going to say, Cookie needs to put this affiliation card for the affiliation ability on a character at this stage, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
after deployment.
So,
And he,
go ahead.
and
He's
he can choose between the 2 leaderships on the bar with no doors, where one is that he gets to place his characters when they suffer damage within once per turn of their current position. And the other one is that he gets to re-roll 1 mystic attack die against characters that do not have an activated token on them, in addition to getting a defensive re-roll on characters that do not have activation tokens on them. So you can see here that one thing about Convocation is that they're putting a very heavy cognitive load onto the opponent.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff to consider, lots of stuff to think about, and they can surprise you quite heavily if you don't know what they are up to.
All right, let's take a look. We have Baron Mordo, Okoye, and Sorcerer Supreme on the left flank for Cookie. On the right flank is Magic and Dr. Voodoo. Meanwhile, Nibe has decided to put Ghost Spider and Black Cat. Ooh, very, very squishy characters, all by themselves on the left flank. And then he has his Miles, Morales, Enchantress, and Medusa on the his right flank, the bottom of the screen. It seems like the heavy lifters are all on the bottom of the screen this time.
Yep, for
And
sure.
I have to say, Dr. Voodoo is a boss on his own. I think he's going to bully that side of the table.
We will see. Black Cat has her stagger attack, which can put a monkey wrench into any double tapping plans of Dr. Voodoo. Niklas so far has priority, so he will be dictating what happens at the start of round 2, at least.
Okay. So far we've had Black Cat go and contest this canister on the top left. We've had Magic do the same on the top right. Baron Mordo went to the top left. He has the affiliation ability, don't forget.
Yep. And note that Baron Mordo now has 3 power because he used 1 action to do his I can't remember the name of the superpower, but he can use an action to generate 2 power, the same way Vision can. And that power he can use to boost the attack dice of an allied character making an attack within 3 of his current position. He's a mini Thanos.
Yeah.
But unlike Thanos, you suffer 1 damage. The character that gets a boosted attack roll suffers 1 damage as a consequence of it.
Gotcha.
So I think we are quite likely to see a late activation from Doctor Strange, and my guess is that he will move up, and then he will. Ooh, someone's drawing a happy face. No, not me. Drawing a smiley face. Doctor Strange will likely activate late in the turn, late in the round, and then move up and do a Deadly Daggers of Davroth boosted by Mordo into either Medusa or Enchantress, which will then be a 8 dice attack with full rerolls.
Yikes. That sounds awful.
And he can choose the type.
Okay. We need to report a bug to Llama about the telecasting view, which is gives you like a really nice overhead view of the models and things to make it easier. Somehow, when we turn that on, it makes all their models float in the air, and so they're.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, it's not the overlay. It's this special telecasting view, camera view. So
maybe we should try and look at the table from.
Yeah, we can look at it from the top. I mean, if this is okay for you, it's just that it won't have those little pictures of the models on top, so I have to kind of help hover over them.
Or we could watch it slightly from the
angle.
side.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that, maybe.
Like that? Is that good?
That better, guys?
It's up to the chat. See what the Twitch chat thinks.
We'll just have to be extra clear in explaining
who's where.
Who's where, yeah. And it'll be most difficult with the convocation characters because most of them are 2D.
All right. Okay, fellas, if you have an adult beverage in your hand, press F in the chat. Let's make sure that everybody's having a good time tonight while we get ready for this final week of the Swiss rounds in Season 6 of Tabletop Simulator's MCP League. F, we got 1 F. Yeah. F, thank you. That's 2. I'll put 1 in there. I got 1 F. All right, next up, Enchantress. An early movement from Enchantress. Somewhat surprising. And looks like she is contesting the same serum canister as well.
Yes. Note that she is... I was thinking that maybe she placed a bit... maybe she placed within 2 of Medusa to allow her to Royal Decree.
Yeah.
But I can also see that Nibe is not bringing advanced R&D, so he will not be able to use Royal Decree on Medusa this round.
Looks
because she's only on 1 power.
Okay, that's the problem. The power is the issue. All right, and he does not have advanced R&D. Cookie is putting Dr. Voodoo in a very prominent position, but he could tank, so I don't think this is too much of a problem. And
It's only thing about it is that that's a juicy stagger attack online
Black Cat,
from Black Cat early round 2.
Yep.
But maybe Cookie will counter that by putting pressure on the south flank.
What's interesting is Black Cat wants to steal the what is it, the scroll? Or is it the core? What is it that you're looking for? It's like energy core, isn't it?
It's alien power core.
Power core, yeah. So Black Cat wants to steal it from somebody, so she's not going to go looking for it. But Voodoo can make you drop it.
Yes.
So it's like a big control, counter effect at the top of the screen.
Indeed.
Okay, here's Ghost Spider. She's going to go take a peek, I think. She's going to going to get her hands dirty, rummaging around in the rubble. And see if she can find something. Ooh, where's she going? little off center, away from Baron Mordo. All right, here we go. Let's see if she can find it.
Need to roll a crit on 2 dice.
Yeah, which is seemingly impossible most of the time. Boom!
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, this does not bode well for Cookie.
It does not.
Because she's a perfect character to have this.
Gotta hate those immediate.
Look at Cookie already measuring out how can I murder her.
For sure. And unfortunately, for Cookie, I think that Baron Mordo is. It looks far.
Yeah,
looks a bit far.
That looks a little far. But it's this. The Sorcerer Supreme will find a way. No, man, this is exciting. Anytime that you see a alien power core or a scroll found early in the game makes it an entirely different game of MCP than I think the people who put that scenario down intended it to be.
Indeed.
Yeah, Nibe is definitely the underdog. Cookie has nothing to lose here, except to generate more internet tears, which he I think is what his whiskey of choice is.
He can also use the SOS because there is. If you're only 5-1, you might have to play an extra qualifying.
Oh, right. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he wants a week off, he needs to work hard today.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what kind of dice there are today. That's right. If anybody was tuned in to the last Cookie game, which was, 2 weeks ago? Or was that last week already? His dice were on fire, and Christian's were definitely not on fire. They were underwater. And it was bad. It was really bad. So we'll see. We've only seen one dice roll of note, really, which is Nibe's, and it was a pretty big one.
It was.
But as we all know, according to the TTS Discord community, whoever hosts the room has better dice rolls. That's the latest rumor about dice. Yeah. So,
interesting.
Yeah, definitely host the room if you can. If you intend to win, host the room. Ooh, we got a little token here, a mystic portal.
If that is meant to be an astral ring, it's not allowed.
Oh yeah,
play it in the start of his activation.
Ah, right. I don't know, Guns. I think you must have set up the room wrong, because it's well known by the internet. So is this the astral projection? Yeah, astral ring. Sure enough, it got popped down.
Yeah, it's not. It's an illegal play.
Whoa, whoa. 4 hits rather, and 2 saves though. Not bad. So that puts she's only taking 1 damage though for some reason. Not sure why only 1. Or was it a reroll maybe? Yeah, there was the reroll from Miles. It didn't help. Well, we need to get an accuser in there. Although this is the end of the card anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, he played Astral Ring for sure.
Marked. He took 1 point of damage from the astral when he rolled the ship. Is it one of those?
Looks like they're rolling it back now.
Ah, okay. Somebody's piped in
Realized.
there.
Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah. Oh, okay. When a character ends its activation while holding the core, it suffers 1 damage if not making an attack that activation. So that's where that attack came from, or damage came from. Thank you, Frederick. All right, so now we're back.
Range has 1 action to go.
Right. Yeah, and there's the astral ring at the start of convocation character's activation. Well, what's the difference here? At the start of the convocation. Oh, you mean he had to do it before he moved?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Exactly that.
Oh, Nibe calling him out. Like it. Okay. Strange is just going to shuffle up there because he don't care. Oh, just out of 3.
He's gonna adjust his position to be within 3 of Baron Mordo here.
And that gives him extra dice, right? Potentially.
Yeah, it gives him the possibility to use the extra dice from Baron Mordo's power up something.
Power up something.
Let me check the name of that ability.
Well, that was a bit of a. While you're doing that, that was a bit of a blunder on
The
Cookie's part because he could have played that.
Ferocity of Sidrak. Yeah.
Thank
Yep,
you.
definitely a blunder.
He could have played that card, and she would have been on 4 out of 5, which is massive. Where's Okoye? Could she have sealed the deal? Possibly. Oh no, she can't throw that 4-inch.
I think it's... Oh,
Ooh, what happened? They must have rewound the table for some reason.
rewound time.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
This looks catastrophic.
Yeah, where are all these extra cars and stuff from?
And they're gigantic.
Yeah. Oh dear. Hopefully that save game worked okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rewind button does not work very well. I agree. Do not use it, as tempting as it is. All right, we're back. Let's see how we're looking.
Ooh, looks like they had to reload the whole thing.
Oh
Ouch.
God. That's the worst.
I wonder how... Maybe they there was an auto save.
I hope so. I mean, it does save quite often.
It does.
Well, okay. Shouldn't be too terribly hard to rebuild because they were all
No.
centered around various scenario pieces,
Yes.
which is fortunate. It's not always that lucky. Let's examine this table here. We've got size 2 car, a lot of size 2 cars. Oh, there's the taco truck, size 3, size 4 tape, size 3. Okay. Quite a few ones here in the corner, strangely. Who's designed this map? This is a classic map. I like this one. Very straightforward. Oh, it doesn't say who made it. It must have been one of the original ones. Oh, am I looking at it the wrong way?
And that no, because confusingly enough, they have switched colors now.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on?
So we have to look at the table from the other way around.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, you'd rather have it camera this way, right, Huggy?
No, other way around.
You want it the other way around. Okay.
Nibe was blue before, and
Yeah.
now it's red.
But you want to keep the table the way we were
I suppose
looking at it.
they changed who was hosting.
Yes.
Maybe there was some connection issues for the one was if Niklas was hosting, because the blue is the host usually, not necessarily, but
I see. Okay.
Often.
Yeah, but we were looking at it from the other point of view. So, in other words, what was at the bottom of the screen is now at the top of the screen. So I'm wondering, should turn it back around. No, that's fine. We'll get used to it.
It'll be easier to follow along for any viewers that come in post this point in time. And you guys that are with us, we're telling you now that the players have switched sides due to some sort of connection issues.
We've got Beast Rogan mentioning how Baramoto killed his dudes. He was in your base killing your dudes. I totally get that. Baramoto is a bit of a monster for a support character.
Was it the Reigns of Ragador? That's
Yeah.
actually a very dangerous attack.
Why is that?
It's 7 dice.
Oh,
It's a
okay, in
spender.
that sense. Okay, gotcha.
And if you it auto incinerates and puts poison on the target.
All right, so let's remind people here at the bottom of the screen we have Black Cat contesting the serum container. We've got Voodoo and Magic contesting the other serum canister. Ghost Spider went and actually found the power core, oddly enough, and Doctor Strange then got moved up. A bit of a blunder because he could have played the Astral Ring and did, as we saw, it would have been 3 more damage to her. But
I don't think he could have played it from where he was standing. I think it would have been out. But
oh, I see, because you have to place it at the start of the activation.
Yeah.
Ah, fine. So he wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. Okay. So he's double moved himself up into range of Ghost Spider, but also within 3 of Baramoto to get Baramoto's buffs. Baramoto's contesting the serum container. On the right-hand side, gosh, Nibe's put all 3 of his characters around that serum container. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Medusa, Enchantress, and Miles are all around that serum container. And now Okoye's in bodyguard range of
Yes.
Mordo anyway, but maybe now is going to go.
And I think Cookie wants to be a little bit careful about where placing Okoye because that's a fine placement, I think. But because the power core is on Ghost Spider.
Yeah.
And the power core makes it so that you're only allowed to do 1 move action per activation. However, Ghost Spider can make an extra move if she attacks with her
right.
with her spider technique, which does not count as a move if she has already moved during the round. Which means that she is one of the few characters in the game that can actually move twice holding the power core. And also, you suffer 1 damage if you didn't do an attack, but she will be doing an attack as a means to getting a second move. So what Cookie didn't want to be doing there was placing Okoye in a manner so that Ghost Spider could sort of use him as a trampoline to get even further away from Strange. Because she will most certainly be activating first now to get out of
Dodge.
Dodge, yeah, because otherwise she is very dead.
Yeah. She needs to move. That's what she's all about. She's freedom. She's freedom in, like, a spandex outfit. And what is she doing here? She's worried about Dr. Voodoo. She's looking at somebody. She wants to hit somebody.
Measuring 4 to Dr. Voodoo, possibly measuring a impact webbing.
Yeah. Because where do you think she should go? Somewhere near Black Cat? Because she could just double move. She's a long mover.
Cookie wants to skew the game to the south flank now, because all of Nibe's heavy hitters are on the north flank.
Oh, I see.
If Ghost Spider moves north here, then he can force the game into. He can force Cookie to play the round with Strange, Mordo, and Okoye facing Medusa, Enchantress, and Miles, which is.
So we saw some dice being rolled. This is Ghost Spider hitting somebody.
Possibly the impact webbing on Dr. Voodoo.
Yes.
Maybe she was. Oof, that is a good attack roll. 4 damage. Oh man.
4 hits, no saves. That is on actually Dr. Voodoo.
Yeah, those are some good dice. Yeah, so I suppose he since Dr. Voodoo is able to strip her of the extract, he wants to push him as far away as possible and then run in the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly.
to put as much ground as possible between her and the evil Dr. Voodoo. So,
So he gets pushed, which he doesn't want, and then she gets to move. Nasty. This is what I'm saying. Finding that core, or yeah, core straight away is a massive difference for Cookie,
yeah, it is.
and the dice aren't helping. Okay, so why did she only move once?
Because she did an impact webbing and not a spider technique.
Oh, okay, right.
She elected to try and push Mordo. I mean, push Dr. Voodoo.
Yeah.
Um, and now,
I'm quite concerned though, because she seems rather exposed there.
yes, she is definitely within the range of Doctor Strange's teleport.
Yeah. Why didn't he just double move her behind, this bunch of people on the top? Right.
Maybe he didn't think of that, or I didn't see him measuring out whether he could. I would, for instance, at least have measured out whether she could reach to be within 2 of Mordo with a long move, spider technique attack, and then move an additional long move even further north to be somewhere
Oh
on
yeah.
top of that car next to Medusa.
The Twitch reminded us. We'd even said it. She can't double move. The only way she was double
Uh,
moving is with that attack.
Depends on the wording. On maybe the power core is worded so that you can only make one move, not one move action.
Let's take a look. When a character above. No,
Uh,
it cannot perform more
yeah,
than one
so
move action. Yeah,
she can move twice because the second move is not an action; it's a result of spider technique.
right.
But maybe she was outside of uh, being able to get within 2 of Mordo, but that was not measured, so we
Yeah.
will never know.
All right, fair enough. So Cookie's all over the shop now. He doesn't know what to do. He's panicked. This is what panic looks like, gentlemen. I mean, your well-laid plans get screwed up by a lucky core discovery. But I think he'll recover eventually.
We will see.
He seems to be settling down on Doctor Voodoo, who's gonna beat the crap out of Black Cat because he's pissed off.
He has generated a ton of power now, but he's also quite far away.
Yeah, which was the whole point. He's using Cookie's strategy against him by pushing Doctor Voodoo out to Africa. Not quite Africa. He's not in the far corner like we saw Pat do to that other guy. He's probably maybe in the Mediterranean side of Africa so far.
Possibly.
On his way though.
Maybe he's blessing the rains down there in Africa.
Yeah, let's see. Boy, Cookie doesn't know what to do at all. Seems like. Because now he's looking at Sorcerer Supreme. He's got quite a bit of a knot to unpick here at the top with all these control characters and beaters, to be honest.
Yeah, given the situation on the board, there really isn't very many great activations for Cookie to do at this point. Mordo is not in a position to double attack someone. Strange wants to go later in the round, probably. And Voodoo is not in an optimal spot to start doing attacks into Black Cat. And Magic looked like she did not have the range to teleport within 2 of Black Cat, because she can place herself up to within 3 of her current position.
Mm-hmm.
So she could possibly get 2 attacks into Black Cat, whereas Voodoo, who is going now, yeah, but it will only be 1 attack. He has a throw though, but it looks like there's more than a short move of distance between the 2.
What do you mean? He could throw her towards him?
Yeah, he could throw a car at her.
Oh yeah. I thought he was going to throw her into the car.
Looks like he made a Spirit Venom attack,
So
doing 3 hits.
3 hits, 2 crits. I'm not sure if I rolled them all. And 4 hits. Nice. Whoa.
Nibe blocking pretty damn well.
Wow. Amazing. So good hit, but also good defense roll. So Black Cat survives quite easily. No hits. Not good for Dr. Voodoo. Sitting 9 power and nothing to do with it.
He does sap 1 power from her and gains an additional 1 from the skull that was rolled.
Okay.
No
wonder he's so full on power. It's a shame he can't use it for anything. What if his superpowers?
It's the possession.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but I don't see that token out, so it doesn't look like he's throwing it on her. Because he could throw that token. He could throw the possession on Black Cat, and then she doesn't contest that spot any longer.
Yeah. Did Cookie switch leadership? Can you check that?
I can. That's where he's put the card.
Which the card is on Mordo.
Yeah, it is on the reroll.
He still has the reroll. So because otherwise, if he would have changed his leadership, then if he takes a damage from an attack, he could place himself within 1, effectively being able to move up to contest the serum canister. Now we saw Black Cat do 0 damage with her spender attack into Dr. Voodoo, but staggering him, as that is an automatic effect of that attack.
Yep, so Black Cat doing some good work against Voodoo. But is going to sit there and try to get that point. Yeah. We'll see now. That was Black Cat's and us Cookie's turn again. Not sure. He's probably going to leave magic on that back point. I mean, does it make sense to go after Black Cat?
He either needs to take the power core away from Nibe, or score 3 out of the 4 serum canisters to make it an equal 3-3 here. But Nibe is in the lead, so that is not going to be enough in the long run. He needs to go for the power core sooner or later.
Yeah. So would you focus your attention then on it rather than going after these other characters? Just try to get it.
What he's doing now is he's trying to wait out at least Medusa or Enchantress, preferably both. He wants to go with Strange after those 2 have activated. Thing of note here as well is that Cookie has played Ironbound Books of Shumagorath in the power phase, although we did not notice.
Oh, yeah.
But the card is spent, so his defenses this round are his mystic defenses against
I think that's smart because Nibe has got the scenario control, especially because he's holding the core. He's in head-on points, and so if I were Nibe now, you could just focus on trying to beat up the other characters so that they can't touch Gwen. So playing that card now is probably a good idea since he's going to expect to get hit a lot.
And what we're seeing now is Doctor Strange teleporting up to start doing work on Ghost Spider.
Ooh, good roll. Jesus. 6 hits. And Nibe only saved 1. Yeah. That's a dazed Gwen who's suddenly...
Now, so he did pick it up, yeah. He teleported, and now he gets to move.
Next to Okoye.
Nibe has enough power on Enchantress to double move and Amora's Kiss that objective away from Strange.
Yeah, Coffee, he teleported up. Did the dirty on Ghost Spider, took her toys, and then ran away to Okoye, went to mommy.
We just saw Nibe measuring a double move from Enchantress.
Yeah, but why would you
He
take it
will.
now? You should do it late.
No, no.
Like,
I
yeah,
think he was just measuring it out for later.
yeah, okay.
Won't be able to do that for much longer. Filthy woman.
Yeah, yeah. Her day's coming. Her day's coming. We're weeks away.
Uh, I don't know. Have they given us any point in time when that
No, they said
those changes? Yeah,
in a few
before the
weeks.
end of the year, they said. So that could be
No, I think it's November for sure. The question is, was when
okay.
in November?
Ah,
Yeah,
that would be nice.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see.
I'm really hoping it's ahead of this team tournament that we have on the 20th. That's what I'm really.
Mm,
That would be amazing.
possibly.
Yeah, we've designed our rosters to manage either scenario, so
Mm.
we're feeling okay. But it'd be more fun to play with the new rules. Looks like she wants to. Oh no, this is Medusa. Let's see if she could beat up Doctor Strange, but you only get one attack in.
Mm. Doctor Strange is on 0 power. How come he teleported and then he did 4 damage?
Well, I don't know. He's a wizard, so it's hard to know. He did the one cost attack.
Maybe he. Yeah. Okay, so he did not do the baleful bolts of Baltak. He did the deadly daggers of Datheroth.
You gotta love early Marvel creators.
I love those the names of those spells. The alliterations.
Yeah, it's all about the alliteration.
Great literature. So Miles looking for a web swing against Mordo, as it seems.
Oh man, I got spammed here. Get out of here. Bold 129.
You don't want to become famous, Norbert?
No, I'm plenty famous. Block. Get out of here. All right, sorry, what did I miss?
Miles doing a web swing, now attacking Baron Mordo,
Okay.
who will be rolling 4 dice
Ooh,
defense.
2 saves.
Blocking
Nice.
2. Yep.
2 hits. So 2 in.
Nibe rolls 4 hits, so
Yeah, both players
including
actually.
that. Yeah.
Both players are rolling really well. And there's a push.
It's a throw.
Throw even.
Short throw away.
Maybe into the car.
Yeah.
Throw Mordo into. No, just sending him into Siberia.
Oh, so it's Siberia now.
Yeah. Well, this side is Siberia. Africa's on the other side, below.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold in the north, hot in the south. Makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
Oh,
Well, Hesselberg,
Miles going on the offense here, placing
Once-
himself next to the
Baramoto.
serum canister. Yeah.
Yeah, but Baramoto's still yet to go.
He is, and he can put out the hurt when he has that much power.
Coffee Time is asking, a teleport place is a move action. He's asking if that's a move action. Aren't all actions considered a move action? I didn't think so.
No, a teleport place is not a move action.
Yeah.
A move action is, declaring a move and putting the movement tool down as an action.
Yeah. So Mordo's looking at Medusa. I don't know why he wants to give her more power. I would beat up Miles. I mean, she's sitting on 3 already.
You will see he might want to use Mordo for other purposes. I mean, dazing Miles here gains him nothing. Since it's all about
the
objective.
Now he wants to just try to score points. Cookie's changed the nature of the game by getting that core. Okay, maybe he is still going after Miles.
Yeah, looks like a normal Uh, there's a lot of dice. He probably
Ooh,
did the spender then.
look at this.
Oh,
They're both rolling great. Well, Cookie could have rolled a little better there with those dice, but 3 on 3, so no damage. But he gets incinerated
yeah,
and a poison,
yeah.
which he's not gonna like actually.
Hmm. Interesting.
All right. Mm. So he's looking to see if how he's gonna contest that last scenario point.
He's considering whether he wants to try and be within 3 of Strange or within 1 of the canister. Measuring here to see where Enchantress can land with her Morris Kiss. A very, very impactful superpower. Soon to be heavily nerfed.
Keep bringing it up. Let everybody have their fun for the time being. Oh well. I'm actually looking forward to the changes myself.
Me
Okay.
too.
Medusa is going to go after Sorcerer Supreme. He's got the core. This makes sense. But
Yep.
she's only going to get 1 attack on him. But hopefully it'll be to move him around and stuff. Get them.
The way he's rolling is getting the wild for the flurry.
Mm-hmm. I see. So a couple attacks, but he then can move her forward and maybe get it within just 1 move. No, probably not. 1 move of Enchantress to be able to steal the core. Probably not. I don't know if it's going to be close enough, but might be worth a shot.
Here he's within 3 of Doctor Strange, yeah.
Of course, if he hits him twice, then it's 2 pushes, isn't it?
Yes, that is correct.
So that would definitely do it. All right, here are the rolls. And Cookie, not bad. 4 hits, including a wild. So he's got he's safe 4. Sorry, I'm doing this backwards. I got confused. Nibe did 3 hits, but not the wild. So no flurry.
Note that...
What?
So he did 1 damage because he re-rolled it.
Yeah.
With the Eye of Agamotto, and now he blocks it all.
Oof.
And he also, since he has the Armor of Strange, the wild gets to change 1 of the opponent's hits into a blank and generate a power on Strange.
Amazing. Right. And so
Strange is getting pushed.
Medusa needs to do damage.
Did not trigger the flurry. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't do the flurry, but I thought she had a damage to do the push.
Yes, that is. Yeah, she had to damage before the push, and he did not damage.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, Cookie knows this, so I'm not. Maybe we're missing something. But it looks like 3 saves and 3 hits to me, so I didn't think there'd be any damage. I wonder why he pushed from there too. I guess that is closer. I suppose you're right. I suppose that's right. Closer to Enchantress. It was a throw.
Oh, it was a throw. Okay.
That's what it was. There we go. Makes more sense. Okay, so now they're trying to measure up, I think, if that kiss is going to happen. Okay, so no damage, but then she spent her power to throw him in a better position for Enchantress. And is done, looks like. So now it's up to Cookie. Really impactful turn 2, amazingly. And he's selecting to move magic. Whoop.
He is teleporting her.
This is her own
3
ability.
power.
Yeah.
Abandoning that.
Yeah. It's interesting.
possibly blocking,
Landing spot, but there's a lot of room
maybe.
around him. No.
Yeah, yeah. I'm finding it hard to see uh, Enchantress not getting to kiss here.
Yeah, we were thinking about a body block, but I don't think he can get in a position that's really going to stop it, Coffee.
So this might be setting up for
Taking it back.
round 3.
Yeah. Because let's see how many. She doesn't have any power currently. Does she get more than one? Is she one of those characters that get more than one in the power phase?
He does not.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So he's put magic kind of in the middle of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and now Nibe is. He's going to look to try to. How much power does Enchantress at 5? Yeah. She could make him do Siren's Call and move him forward and then only have to do one movement. Yeah, that's what it was. You're right, Coffee. Stop the Siren's Call and kiss. Clever.
Possibly.
But he's still going to move him quite a ways. It might still work. Or put him on the taco truck. That's funny.
Yeah, and that's possible because
He flies.
he's flying. Yeah.
Hmm. Question is, where is he going to actually put him? Over there, over here. He's got like 3 spots, either side of Magic or on top of the taco truck. Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this Voodoo Hood box because I'm playing Sin 7 now, so I can use Hood in Cabal. And then when I switch over to Avengers, Dr. Voodoo is an Avenger, as it turns out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Along with Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
I rewatched those clips on YouTube of Hulkbuster and Hulk fighting.
From the movies or?
Yeah, from the films. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched the actual films.
Yeah, I've seen the films, but it was like ages ago, so I
Yeah.
was able to call up the clips on the YouTube. All right, Enchantress.
We have
Oop, just get a little drunk. There she
yeah
goes.
rear view mirror in the way. So
Now the kiss.
yeah, that's
Not the kiss,
easily
the
a
siren's call.
siren's call and a kiss.
Yeah,
Easily.
easy.
And then moving back to the
The point. What a bitch. I mean, the quick. Oh, is he gonna move him? What? What is going
no,
on?
he decides to do a double move instead.
What is going on? You got to talk to your boy Nibe. What's he doing?
Maybe he has some other angle that we're not seeing.
Yeah, maybe he's so meta. He's beyond our capabilities to understand. Yeah, and then he's gonna Siren's Call Strange away, but
Yep.
still within 3 of magic for some reason.
I think he wants him to be
Outside.
outside of 3, so that the Book of Cagliostro is not playable.
Got it.
It wasn't anyway because she had no power.
Mm-hmm. Koei is moving up.
Yep.
She
Pays 2 power to lower the defense of Enchantress,
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
stabbing her.
Stabby. And Cookie
Stabbing
rolls.
her.
Cookie rolls 2 hits. A crit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No saves.
blocks.
Ooh.
3 and the reroll.
Ooh.
So we're seeing
Boom!
4 damage.
Cookie is back in the house.
4 damage.
4 damage.
And 5 damage actually because Enchantress did not make an attack during an activation in which she was holding the power core. So yeah.
Amazing.
But that is that activation ends the round. So Nibe will now score a 3 if I'm not miscalculating, but Cookie will score 0.
0. Wow.
So 7-2 does
7-2,
not
and
look good for Cookie.
no, because Nibe's got
So,
priority now.
yes.
Okoye. F if you hate Okoye. At least for now. She'll be fixed in a few more weeks, fellas. Just hang tight.
He will?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to be touched. You don't think?
Maybe. It would be awesome, but
Oop.
there were I haven't seen a spoiler for it.
Okay. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I saw the spoiler. I'm just kidding. I'm just assuming that she has to get fixed. She's used in 63% of the rosters, I think, or even more.
He is very much value for a 2 cost.
That's a polite way. What are you? Are you taking lessons from Pat now?
A political answer.
Political answer is right. You need to get another dram. Loosen things up.
So it looks like it's Cookie measuring things out here.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's see what his leadership is now. It is still the rerolls.
Yep. So this has to be Enchantress. Siren's calling her, I suppose.
I guess.
He's setting up for a big beam.
Ah.
Possibly a very fun.
That
all
is
you got.
so disgusting.
4 beams coming up.
She's on 1 hit point with the core. He's just like, screw it. Damn the torpedoes. We're gonna ram these
Yep.
guys. Oh my
Ouch
lord.
time for Cookie.
Cookie is gonna have to work that extra bye week. Sad.
And some
Is he put bitter rivals on?
Bitter rivals on top for extra crunch.
Wow, Nibe is going for the throat. What a monster.
Yeah, not looking good for Cookie at all.
All right, here we go. Who's getting it first? I mean, it's hard to say. We're probably just going to go down the line. I don't know. Actually, I would probably do Magic last since she's the one holding the bitter rivals. And it's bitter rivals still stays place even if you're dazed, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. That is only 2 dice that Cookie's rolled.
Yep, because of bitter rivals. He is
Maybe Okoye.
probably attacking Okoye first to possibly one-shot her.
But that's not going to happen.
No,
2 hits.
That's block.
Yeah.
Full block.
So no.
But she saps 1 power.
Yeah, amongst everything. She's moved people into her nice row. She's going to beam twice. And she's stealing power.
No. She's going to beam 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times. But still. and steal power.
Yeah.
What a bitch. Fair and balanced.
So balanced. But...
Cookie rolling 1 save. I'm not doing so great with the rolls here. He's only got 2 hits.
1 damage. That was only 2. So probably strange. Maybe, possibly magic. We'll see.
Nobody's taking the power so far, or damage so far. Magic sapped.
Mm-hmm. So now for the doctor.
Mm-hmm. That's more like it. 3 hits with a crit
this time.
Yeah.
1 block from Cookie, and that's 3 damage to Strange. No, because Cookie has the leadership reroll there. Yeah.
Only 1 save.
Yep. So 3 damage.
Okoye
bodyguard.
Bodyguard it. Yeah. Makes sense. Oh, and now I left her on 1 hit point. That's gonna hurt. We going right into the second attack now?
Possibly, or he might be thinking of skedaddling. That is.
I hear dice rolling though.
Yeah. Cookie blocking 1
Ooh, 2
on
crits.
someone who is likely Okoye,
Yeah.
but that is gonna take her out.
4 blanks though. Oof. But yeah, it doesn't matter. That should be one more hit. And let's see if that's the case. Is it reroll? No, didn't help. 1 save only. So I think that was against Strange.
All right. So he started out with Strange this time then.
Yeah. Hard to keep track when there's a beam like this and you can't hear the players.
For sure.
Yeah, Coffee, I think there's a throw in the offering here somewhere. She's got so much power. Oop. Why'd she lose all her damage?
I think he accidentally flipped her.
Oh, is it red now? Here comes a throw. Maybe he's throwing a lamppost.
Throwing a lamppost.
Probably probably a Koye.
I don't know if he can get an angle onto a Okoye from where he's standing there.
Oh yeah,
because
that's true.
magic is blocking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here they're fixing Enchantress stats.
The accidental flip.
Okay. Could throw it against magic. She's taking no damage.
She did not. So
Cookie save 1.
This is probably magic because he's rolling 3 defense dice.
Yeah.
Blocking. Yeah, so she has the same power as Strange, I think, which turns attacking.
Oh, into
Wild's turning attacking hits into blanks. So
Gotcha.
that's why she's only taken 1 damage from this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorcerer Supreme of. But that only works against mystic attacks, though.
Okay, here's the all you got play now. The card has been flipped. He's paid the power. And she's just going to go for it. Man, if he wipes out 3 characters, so that's not looking too good. Yeah, Coffee, I don't know why he went into Strange first. Attack 2. Don't know. Why he just didn't take out Okoye.
Magic now, seems.
No.
Yep.
2 saves. He hasn't been rolling terribly well on the hit snipe.
He's better at blocking than attacking.
He is, yeah. He's been doing fine with that, especially because he's got better rivals up, for heaven's sake. Two hits. God, it's terrible. Man. This reminds me, I watched...
1 damage. If this is into a Okoye, 1 damage will be enough, though. Nope. Lock in it.
Man. Cookies.
Not sure if it was Okoye or Strange.
Saving
He removed power from Okoye, so possibly it was
a bodyguard.
Okoye bodyguarding, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would mean that Okoye will suffer another attack, possibly.
Yeah. She's got enough power to bodyguard again.
Yeah, I mean, if she bodyguards from Strange, she takes 2 hits because of her also being. Yep, that's the base on Okoye.
Yeah, but Strange is only on 2 hit points damage and Magic only 1. That is not great for an all you got, and he's losing the core for this as well.
Indeed.
That's a decent hit. 3 hits with a crit. Throw the crit in there. Another blank. Jeez. This is
so
2 saves.
If this it was magic.
Yeah.
So another damage to magic, but a sap, so she does not build power.
That's good. All right. This is another attack. This must be the second set of attacks. God, with the blanks. Man, is that frustrating.
This has to be Strange. I
Yeah,
think.
Rerolling all the dice.
Yeah, so no blocks. Ooh, my God.
This is the he did the leadership reroll, but it didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
So he left on 1. Oh, that is.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so annoying.
But he will Siren's call him away.
God.
before going to sleep.
Yeah. Well, not so great, to be honest. I'm sure Nye
Now,
was looking to have all three of those guys dazed.
and now we're probably seeing a disarm on magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to tell us about this arm?
Great card. Disarm, yeah. Two characters within three of an enemy character can pay 1 power each to make that enemy character roll 2 less defense die this round.
Okay. So debuffing this, trying to take out magic somehow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've got this core now on the floor. Ghost Spider is like right there.
Yeah. Magic is probably not doing anything important this round, so good time to be grabbing a core and running. Although she can only move to pick up the core and then does not get to move again.
Yeah. Right. That's
Maybe he
right.
hasn't decided yet where to put the core.
Yeah. This is crucial for Cookie to put it in the right spot. To his,
Yeah.
at least to Nibe's disadvantage, at least.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one chance to pick this thing up, right? Because then Ghost Spider goes.
Mm-hmm.
Question is who's
Problem is that Strange only has 1 hit point left, so
yeah.
Black Cat is very, very good at doing exactly 1 point of damage.
So's Bullseye, but where's he now?
Where is he now?
Maybe he'll get better in the reboot. All these people making fun of Bullseye are gonna have to eat their hat.
He's fine. He's really good.
You've been talking to Johan Journal too much.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been tearing it up with Bullseye.
I know.
He's fantastic on cubes because he can cap his own damage to do exactly the right amount of damage to a character holding a cube so that he dazes in the power phase. And that is powerful.
That's true. People say you're drinking too much. All right, Cookie. How does Cookie respond? Did he actually put that core down? Is that actually there?
Good question. It looks like he's still considering where to put it.
On the truck.
Mm-hmm.
On the water truck. Okay.
So Strange should have a ton of power, though. Because he was... maybe he already paid for the teleport here, because he took a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, understood. Yeah, he must have already paid for it. So there he is. He could theoretically pick it up and run away, I guess.
I would assume he will. Problem is Medusa.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing. She's going to reach out and touch him pretty easily. All has to do 1 point. He doesn't heal this character, right? This Supreme version.
And there's also the fact that he needs to do 1 attack to not auto daze from holding the core.
Yeah. Looks like Nibe saved 3. Yeah, he's doing fine.
Oof. Another 3 block.
Yeah. Man, he blocks like a boss. Maybe he's got a good wrist technique when he throws those dice.
Mm-hmm. And Strange also rolls 1 attack die less due to bitter rivals on magic.
Yep. That's going to be annoying. Okay, another attack going in. 3 hits. No, this is Cookie going. 2 hits.
2 hits,
and
1 block
one
currently.
Yeah, that's fine. You do the
Cookie
reroll.
rerolling.
Yeah. This is the affiliation reroll.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ooh. No, nothing.
3 hits with a pierce.
Oof.
So it takes away the block and does 3 damage to Ghost Spider. She lives on 1.
Yeah, that's not good for
Picking up
Cookie
4,
either. Man.
and he could now pay an additional 4 to move to teleport Ghost Spider away should he want to, but maybe he does not. Possibly because he's done 2 attacks, so he can't move away.
Correct.
Which is a precarious situation.
Yeah, because well, let's see. Koye is out of it. Yeah, both.
Looks like he is doing the teleport to Ghost Spider to prevent that double tap from happening.
Yeah. Okay. Not too great. Not bad either. Okay, I think that's it for Supreme. Yep, he's done. Nibe looking straight away to see if he can get that core back. Hard to say. I don't think it's going to go. He's only got...
She can still move long and do 1 attack.
Yep. You know,
Medusa could move up, attack Strange, and push him. No, she could not push him because he will immediately daze if she damages him. She does not have the power to throw him, so...
What's Cookie gonna do? Or Nibe gonna do here? Some sort of movement. That's probably from Medusa though, right? But like you said, if he does
probably checking to see if he can do a royal decree somewhere. I actually think he could do a royal decree with onto Enchantress if she's within 2. It looks close. Maybe just out, because you can do that even on
dazed people.
You can place on dazed people. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I found that out with Sin's leadership too. She can make people drop assets even if they're standing next to dazed characters.
As Frederick pointing out, Ghost Spider has webline, but that is range 4, so she would need to move first.
All right. Gwen moving towards the scenario point.
Yep. Standing on that.
Within 4 of Strange?
Yep.
Looking to pull him in, right?
Yep.
Okay. This core is really getting bounced around quite a bit.
Hoping to do 1 damage.
Yeah. There's the move. And now the attack. Big roll for Nibe. Ooh, 2 crits.
Apparently he did the spender.
Yeah, I saw him spend that power. Cookie's only rolled 1 save, but he can do his rerolls from Convocation, Affiliation ability. He rerolls and gains no saves. Big
Strange
moment.
Is dazed.
Strange is dazed, drops the core, which I presume Gwen is picking up straight away. Yep, picking it up, and she is contesting that canister, and she's done. Mordo. Or magic.
Magic is quite pillow-fisted currently.
Now, this is so funny because Gwen has also only 1 hit point. So it's very likely that this core is going to get tossed around some more. Magic looking to see if she can go outside of 3. Medusa? Yeah.
But within 2 of Ghost Spider, he will be attacking her with 2 less attack dice.
Very nice move. Very, very masterful move by Nibe there. Well done. Or is that Cookie? Beg your pardon, Cookie. I keep getting these mixed up now that the tables got turned.
Yeah.
All right, magic is didn't hit very well. One hit only.
One hit only and one block, so nothing.
Gwen survives. Go Gwen, go! It's the Gwen fan club in the chat.
Thing of note is that Nibe has dazed a character that was unactivated, so he will be forfeiting priority to Cookie next round, as long as Cookie does not daze a character that has not been activated.
Ooh, Black Cat. Is he gonna move her? No. Let's see. Black Cat is gonna move, it looks like. Try to get into the action. It seems like everybody's just gonna move up. It's all about the core, isn't it? Everybody gets excited when the core is out on the table.
Yep.
Nice, measuring where Voodoo can go. And changes his mind back to Black Cat.
Voodoo is still staggered, so
That's
quite
good.
sad.
Yeah. Black Cat. Really nicely designed character, actually. Black Cat.
She is really, really good at Infinity Formula, since she can stand on one point, move up to be with, and she gains extra power, so she can do her stagger spender every round. Then she can move up slightly to be within 3 of an opponent on the opposite canister, do the spender, stagger that opponent, and then hopefully trigger the wild to move back to her own canister. And if she does not trigger the wild, she might have power to do her hop, which is called something way cooler than hop, but it's a hop.
Cool.
Pay 2 to be placed within 2.
She's going to contest the other side of the serum canister. Basically, I think just to get out of range of Voodoo, who's staggered, as you pointed out. So she can score a point without being hurt by Voodoo. It looks like Cookie is going to try to get Voodoo into the action and just ignore the scenario down below.
Yeah. So basically, Nibe has gotten the game to where he wants it. Namely, getting to play most of the action on the flank with his strong characters.
Yeah.
I think that was a measurement to see if Voodoo could field dress Okoye.
That'd be funny, because then Okoye could throw her spear.
She could. Here's Mordo.
Looking at Mordo's options now. Currently scoring a point, or contesting that point, let's say.
Nibe still has Miles and Medusa left to activate, and those are some
Big
very
hitters.
powerful characters.
Yep. Although Miles is really, well, I guess attacking wise, being incinerated doesn't matter so much. And Cookie is not focused on taking him out. He's focused on getting that core back.
Mm-hmm.
This game kind of reminds me. I've been rewatching the Justice League film, the long cut. And
Oh, really? I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's on one of these subscription services, and they have the director's cut. So Zack Snyder's 4.5 hour opus.
Oh my, 4.5 hours.
You get your money's worth. And
Do you?
yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm halfway through it. I paused it halfway through.
All right.
We got a roll. And this is Baron Mordo on, I guess, Gwen.
Yeah, Mordo. Possibly Gwen. Taking her out. Yep.
Sure
that
enough.
is a KO. Oh.
Goodbye, Gwen. It was nice knowing you.
So Mordo picking
He's
up
a
the
good
core.
person. Good person
Yeah.
to have the core, actually. Mordo.
Yeah. However, Miles has 3 power, which is exactly what he needs to do his Venom Blast and make Mordo drop it.
So where I was going with the Justice League movie is that they have a really good scene with the Amazons where they have these boxes and that the
Mhm.
bad guy is trying to collect. And it's a really great scene of these Amazon women who constantly are lassoing this box and on horseback and trying to get it just out of reach of the guy. And as they get wiped out by his forces, they keep like doing all these tricks to try to get the box moving, and the box is constantly moving. And it feels this way here. This core, it keeps getting dropped, and somebody's picking it up, and then that person gets dropped, and somebody else picks it up. It's constant movement on this core. Really fun
Yeah.
round.
Oof. It's a brawl for sure.
In a sense, it's a brawl with purpose, though, right? I mean, they're really after this core. That's the nature of their fight.
Oh yeah.
So as we said, Baron Mordo has the core, and we have we have Miles and Medusa to go. Oh God, he doesn't look like he's gonna be he's gonna be dazed very soon.
That looks like a web swing from Miles.
Sure, still contesting, and now he's gonna roll. Let's see, did he
Webline
spend?
kick
So
into
yeah,
Mordo.
so he spent the
Supposedly.
power to try to get him to drop that core.
1 block. And no wild so far from Nibe. Nope. So
Oof.
no throw.
That was probably frustrating. Another attack. It's going to be a normal attack. And Knife rolls 3 hits and a crit. Keeps rolling blanks tonight.
But there is a wild, so he will do 3 damage to Mordo and then get to throw him away. If he can get him to, for instance, into that lamppost, he will daze. And it looks quite possible.
Ah, I see it now. Yeah. And yeah.
Or he
We're into the
throws
truck.
him into the thick of it.
He wants to keep him close.
Yeah.
All right. Bam. Hits the taco truck. And drops his taco.
If Nibe scores the... oh, brace for impact.
Ah! Nicely played.
Yeah,
Ah,
important.
wow.
Medusa is quite capable of doing 1 damage to
Yeah,
Mordo.
Sure.
Um,
But this
So-
just slows him down at least a little bit. Slows Nibe down. Okay. So Voodoo's up, I guess.
yeah,
Still staggered in the backfield.
Yeah.
Didn't know what's going on.
see what he...
He's all
he's up
confused.
to.
He's like, where did everybody go? That's called a concussion, my
What to
friend.
do. He can move up and throw the kiosk into Black Cat. But that is not gonna daze her because it can only do 4. He could throw Black Cat off the point though
Yeah. Yeah.
to
At least
score that point. Yeah,
salvage some points.
yeah, because if Nibe scores 4 this round, which looks quite possible, it's gonna be real rough for Cookie to come back.
Yeah.
He might stop Nibe from going to 16 by killing all of his characters next round, but it might not be enough to turn the game around before round 6.
Yeah, because it's likely that Nibe's going to score the core and 2 points. Medusa being the other one. All right, we've seen...
Very, very likely.
He's thrown Black Cat behind him. And
Not putting damage into her.
took off the stagger. So he took off the
Yep.
stagger, moved, and then tossed her so she doesn't score the point, basically.
Yes. So
All
Cookie is gonna score 1, but
Here's
it's looking like we're gonna have a
Medusa gonna do some
11-3 situation. Yeah, I'm just
just
assuming Medusa will be able to pull this off.
take care of business.
Yeah, she has already triggered her first flurry. So yeah, and
That's
no
it.
block on the one defense die. It ravels, so easy peasy.
Yeah, and there goes the core again.
Yeah. So he
Wow.
can, if he should he want to do another casual attack into magic as well with a flurry.
Ah, yeah, the
It's likely
flurry.
within 3.
Doesn't cost him anything. Do it.
Question is if he wants to give her power.
Yeah. She's disarmed right now.
Yep.
Well, it looks like he's doing the smart thing and just leaving it and moving over to the
Going for
point.
the 4 points. Yeah.
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Don't worry about killing people. Focus on the points. Okay. He's within 3, though. But okay, what are you gonna do? Totally worth it. And they scored it, 11-3.
Yep.
Wow.
So now priority switches to Cookie.
Hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see what he does for his first activation.
I see this at least going another round. I mean, I don't see how Nibe can get 5 points this turn.
Um,
4.
It could happen if everything goes south. If he keeps the core, scores 2 on his north flank, and then 1 with Black Cat on in the south. But for all that to happen, dice are gonna have to roll heavily in his favor.
Mm.
Question is what Cookie will be doing here.
Yeah.
Will he activate Strange first? Will he
just
try
spent
to
some
KO Enchantress? Will he?
He just spent some power off of Mordo. Probably for a spender.
So, yeah.
And I'm going to assume that's into Medusa. Let's see.
Ooh, that's a good attack roll.
Yeah. So 2 rerolls, 1 for Inhumans, 1 for Miles. Oh, God. Nibe saves it like a boss. 3 saves, but Cookie does 6 hits. Amazing.
Yeah.
So 3 hits. Go through.
He's been rolling 3 blocks most times, actually. Less impressive attack rolls, though.
This is still in
the reroll.
Yeah,
and that's what he used as well. So, yeah. Apparently attacking Medusa, who is immune to poison, so no poison onto her. And with 3 damage, and Mordo has enough power to do another spender, which he does. Let's see if he can do 3 more damage.
Got it.
Ooh, 6 hits. That's
man. Wow.
And no blocks. Medusa is taking a nap.
That core goes down again. Amazing. This is so great. This is so great. So now Mordo gets to be the pig who's getting beaten up.
Yeah. I don't know if Mordo will actually be picking the core up here.
No.
Because it's very easy for Enchantress to just steal it anyway.
Yeah.
So at least now he's forcing her to
pick it up.
Move.
Yeah.
And then she can't get out of there because she's only allowed to do 1 move action while holding it.
Although she's got a nice beam right there.
She does. For sure. But only 2 this time.
Well, no, couldn't she move Mordo?
Yeah, only two attacks.
Oh, yeah, 2 attacks. Yeah. Only.
Not 4 like last time.
Well, Cookie's dice coming back into form, which is good.
Almost feels like this is the season of Enchantress All You Got. We've seen a ton of those.
Nah, I know. This is why it needs to be changed.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody was like, oh, you got on like, what's his name? Corvus. Little do they know, Enchantress was way worse. Yep, here we go. Siren's Cold into a lovely beam.
We are going for the Mega Beam.
Does Mordo not fly? He must fly. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay. Another beam would be hard to track. Although it's not a Koei this time, so maybe he'll just do it down the line as opposed to playing around with who to attack first.
Strange is at his injured side, so if he goes down, then I would say that is
This game.
GG.
GG. Okay. Cookie, come on. How many dice you rolling, Cookie? Let's see who's getting attacked. 4 dice were rolled.
So it's Mordo then,
Okay.
because he has 4 energy defense.
Got it. Now I did it.
2 crits, yeah?
Yeah. Yikes. So Mordo takes 1 damage.
Yep.
This was 3 dice.
Either Strange or
Magic.
Magic. So 1 block. If it was Strange, it changed it. Yeah, it changed the wild to a blank. So no sap, and 1 damage to Strange.
Mm-hmm. So that leaves us with Magic.
Yep. You believe in magic.
Oh man, Enchantress has not been rolling well.
Not sure why Cookie only rolled 2 dice. Yeah, he was re-rolling 1. Yeah. So 2 damage to Magic. Not great.
No, she's left on 1 point again.
Then again, it's 2 damage from a 5 dice attack into a 3 dice defense is the likeliest outcome.
Yeah. Well.
Or so I've heard.
So I've been told. Left on 1 point. Magic. But the second attack's still to come, or is he going to move?
Looks like the move is coming. He has 10 power, so he can bow the world.
Yeah, I suppose that's the right call instead of doing another action. Oh, there goes Okoye. See you later. What next? Hopefully he remembers to save 1 power to pick up that core. Who's next? Come on now. Strange. It's pushed alongside the truck. And now she moves. She's going to score a point and the core. Yeah, throwing a car into Magic would be nice. I don't know if it's size 3. Oh, the car behind him.
Size 2.
Yeah, the car behind her could be thrown. Yes.
Yeah.
Well spotted.
And it's a medium throw. But he's within short anyway.
Yeah.
It's a great throw.
That's my buddy Sasha pointing out the strat. And the dodge is bad. Bam.
Yep.
That's it for
She's
Magic.
down.
Boop.
That means that priority will be kept. No, not necessarily.
Great turn for Enchantress. She might have done a bit more damage, but actually it's fine the way it worked out. So this leaves Okoye, Mordo, and Voodoo. That's possibilities.
And Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah. What did I say?
So not Mordo, Doctor Strange.
Strange. Yeah, big pardon. Strange. Strange, Okoye, and Voodoo. Strange looking at his teleport options.
Yeah.
Miles was also looking at his pseudo teleport option. Field dressing into Magic. Maybe.
Not sure if Strange is with it. Ooh, that's tight.
Ooh.
That's very, very tight.
Ooh. That looks out,
Maybe
though.
we'll see the. Yeah, it looks out, but the rangefinder sometimes considers.
I saw it. It didn't it blink though? I thought the color blinked.
Yeah, it blinked red.
Oh, red. Okay.
Needs to blink green.
Not that I would know. I can't tell those colors apart most of the time.
All right, so I don't think there's any real rush in activating Strange here.
Hmm. Sure.
I mean, possibly, I don't know. No, looks long for Black Cat to
Yeah.
reach him with a stagger.
Some sort of attack.
Are we 7 dice?
Six. Yeah, you're
What?
right. 7.
Maybe it's Voodoo attacking Black Cat
Yeah, possibly.
with his spender.
There's a reroll. Yeah. Voodoo to Black Cat. Someone else agrees with you. I don't see her taking damage yet. Has he saved
3
it all?
blocks again.
Yeah, oh, Nibe. Giving Cookie a taste of his own medicine. Oh, she took 3 somehow.
Yeah, because I think that skulls are successes. Possibly, can't remember.
Can't re-roll into Black Cat.
Mm,
Don't know, but somehow she
it's
took.
power burn for each wild you suffer 1 damage in addition to
Oh wow!
yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
lose
pretty
1
cool.
power. So that's a lot of damage into Black Cat there. And now
Second
he
attack's
is,
gonna come in.
yeah,
3 crits. Oh my
3
lord.
crits.
But,
Now this is the Cookie we know,
yeah, yeah. That's more like
draining her of power,
it. Oof.
sapping it all.
Not only is she dazed, but she's out of power. That is the worst. But still, this is kind of
Unless that was probably
power burn.
another spender, yeah.
Go Wizards. But still, this is a bit of a, you know, sideshow down here.
It is, but those points are important.
Points. Okay, back to Nibe.
He only has miles left to go as a result of that assault on Black Cat.
Well, Miles just needs to do something to protect Enchantress, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I don't really know what that would be.
Um, yeah, I wouldn't worry about
Looking at
Okoye too much, but
possibly trying to kill Mordo.
Strange is an issue. Yeah, maybe try to do some damage to Mordo and get back to that point to score it.
Yep. Looks like a plan.
Is he going to do it? Is the question. Strange. Looking where to teleport. Checking range on Medusa. Cookie gonna make this perfect placement.
Yeah. So I think what we saw was a pass from Miles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense. Sure. That way he has one more chance to pick it up if things go horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Strange is sitting on plenty of power to get past Enchantress's.
Thing is, though, that his attack is Mystic, and
she doesn't need to. Yeah.
5. Yeah. So if he wants to throw dice at her 2 defense, then he needs to use the Deadly Daggers of Davroth, make it, and now that is off the table because he's spending 4 to teleport.
Yep.
So let's see if Nibe continues to roll 3 blocks And if so, he will live, most likely. 5 damage is a lot to do.
Yeah, that is a lot.
It's going to be a 7 dice attack now, though, because Mordo just spent 2 and Strange took a damage.
Nice. Mordo doing his thing. And
that is a good attack roll.
Yeah,
2
4.
blocks.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
6.
Oh my god.
6 hits and only 2 saves.
Yeah, so that does 4 damage, which is just not
just
enough.
shy. Just shy.
So just shy. He needs to do 1 more damage.
Yeah.
Into Enchantress.
Yeah. It's not. Well, is he going to do the daggers again? He has the power for it, right?
Now would be a great time to do daggers and pay 2 to lower her defense, because a bad attack roll here.
Yeah. It's crucial. He needs these points. All right, what are you going to do, Cookie? He spent 1 so far. Oh, he spent.
Yeah, there he goes. 3.
4. Yeah.
So, by the deadly daggers of Davidoff, I will stab thee. Is what he would be saying now.
2 hits.
Only 2.
No saves, but Miles.
No blocks, but he has a she goes down either way.
Okay.
Strange is gonna take that
core.
But will Miles be able to one-shot Strange now? Because he has a web swing, which is a 6 dice attack.
Yeah.
He can possibly play so that he can throw Strange into a lamppost and then attack him again, albeit with a 4 dice attack.
I don't know. That's 4 hit points in a character that has a lot of good defense.
He really doesn't against physical, though.
Ah, okay. He's used that card, right?
He's a regular 3 defense dice guy. He can re-roll them all.
Yeah. That's what I mean, though.
But there's a slight chance that... we're seeing the web swing. It's a slight chance that it will be out. It looked tight, but nah, it's probably going to be in. Quite easily, in fact.
Okay, there's the placement. And now the attack. Yeah, no problems.
And it's easily within. So, we will see what happens to Strange now if he...
All right. Nibe rolls.
Not the wild.
He gets a crit though.
Yeah.
No.
So
3 hits.
3. Yeah. So 2 damage, but he has another attack.
Yeah. Two hit points left to go.
Yep.
What a game!
Strange dice.
What a game!
It's gonna be
ugly. Here's the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Nibe rolls.
There's the throw.
Yep.
So
2 hits in a throw.
Die. Strange is gonna die unless he blocks 2, because he will be thrown into a lamppost and take the last damage.
So far, he's re-rolling.
He
now.
Must block 2. He must.
Oh, he did it! He did it! He did it! Great. And but I'm sure the throw is going to happen.
But he will be thrown, so Cookie will not be able to do what he wanted, which was to use Book of Cagliostro with Mordo and Okoye, getting to activate Strange again to get to move him and teleport him to safety, which would be heavily significant to the game state.
I think Nibe did
now he will stand where he's standing.
I think Nibe has done his homework about how these cards work.
Yes, absolutely. He has been paying very much attention to denying Cagliostro place several times this game.
Yeah. We haven't really remarked on it, but it's something that's always on the table, so he's been working around it to avoid Cookie gaining an advantage from it, which is impressive.
So
Koye getting into the action.
Moving to, probably for a field dressing. onto magic, allowing
Yep.
her to activate.
Good job. And
Question is what she will be doing. Possibly.
take out Miles.
Yep.
Okay, score the point. What's this move?
She has a teleport.
Okay, perfect.
Where she can pay between 1 and 3 power and place the equal, the range tool equal to that amount of power.
Right. Okay.
In her current position. So
The question is where is he going to go? Because he could move right onto that point and then take out Miles.
he could go onto the point and take out Miles. Yes. She has a Mystic Builder. Maybe he does not want to pay more than 1 for the place in order to afford his
Spender.
Dark Child Spender attack.
What are these tokens?
I have no idea.
We got three tokens. Look like Terrigen Mist tokens.
Possibly. Oh, he's doing Astral Ring.
Ah.
Very funny.
Okay. Huh.
So he placed the Astral Ring, which means that he's now contesting the 4, and that's a Pierce as well.
4 hits.
Oh my! So that 4 damage into Miles. Now 3 damage into Miles because he rolled another block there. Yeah, 3 damage.
Yeah. Nice.
And yeah, so
more than halfway there, and she's got another attack to go. But using the Astral Ring. Okay, she paid again for a spender, I guess. Rolling some more dice. And Cookie rolls. Nice roll. 4 hits plus a crit. That's not enough. That's not enough. That is a dazed Miles. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing work.
Thing is, though, now priority is going to switch back to Nibe.
Yeah.
And Magic is standing on 1 stamina. Mordo has taken 1 damage, has 4 left, but has 2 physical defense. Strange is standing on 1 stamina. And Okoye has 4, but is on her injured side.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Medusa just activates and kills all of those 4 guys.
It just goes hog wild.
Because she has a throw that could quite possibly she could auto kill either Strange or Magic. For instance, throwing I don't know if a Royal Decree off of Miles would get her within 3 of Strange there, maybe.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly, yeah.
Oh man, this reminds me of Sasha's Medusa plays. He's always doing this nonsense.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Gonna get a bit harder in a while.
Yeah.
Not incredibly much harder, but
Tricky.
quite well.
He's double checking everything before he commits. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it looks out to me. Does he go for it? I mean, at worst, you lose 2 power. You know.
Cookie has set himself in a position here. If Medusa does not get a big turn here, Cookie can actually wipe Nibe's team over the course of the 2 coming rounds because all of them are on their injured side. Whereas Cookie has 2 healthy characters.
Miles doing
Miles
his
web swinging.
Yeah.
Doing short work of Strange. Taking the safe.
Takes safe often to mess around. Oh God, Nibe, what are you doing?
Ooh, that is. Oh.
Not good.
Not good for Nibe.
No. He's got 1 attack, so he needs to pull it off now.
He can do a Venom Blast.
Yeah.
Although against Venom Blast, Strange's armor is working because it's an energy attack.
Okay. I think I was hoping for the big play where you take out Strange and Magic with Miles. That would have been
Mm-hmm.
pretty amazing. But that's not going to happen. But he can still take out Strange.
He could.
Here comes the dice. Roll those bones. I think Nibe's taking a moment to recollect himself after that roll. Here's the roll. There you go.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
4 hits and a crit.
Strange needs
Save doesn't look good. 5 hits altogether.
Rerolling here. He needs to do a lot of wilds. No, not a single block. Strange KO'd. Yep, that is.
There goes the core again.
That's important.
It's amazing. This game is entirely different when the core is on the table right from the start, as opposed to most alien ship games.
Oh yes, it changes the whole thing. Cookie definitely wanted a game where the power core was found as late as possible.
Yeah.
Although at deployment he did not put up a character to threaten the center rubble, which Nibe spotted and went for it. And as we saw, Strange was unable to attack Ghost Spider round 1 to put some damage into her and possibly dazing her immediately. He does hit quite hard at range, but then Ghost Spider managed to run away with it, making Cookie chase the game, which was not what he was hoping for. So question is now what Cookie's next step will be. Going for the Medusa kill, if possible. Yep. Teleport Magic 2.
Yep.
Still within 2 of Okoye.
Bodyguard is in play. And
2. He needs some big rolls here.
Yeah. All right, Cookie.
Just
Get those.
2 5-dice attacks. Mystic with Pierce. There's the Pierce. It's a good roll.
3.
And he also has a reroll from the leadership, unless he switched it, which I think he did not. And but also a good block roll from Nibe there. 2 blocks.
No, he did. He's on the reroll still. Leadership ability.
So 2 blocks becomes 1 block. Apparently she took 3 damage.
All right.
And then
The second
he
attack.
does a spender, in which he
Not good.
He actually counts skulls in that attack.
Okay. So it's better. So 3 hits. But it
In
looks like
both the defense and the attack rolls. So that's 3 hits into 2 blocks.
Yeah.
And it causes bleed and incinerate. But that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it.
no. And how much power is she on? 10. Oof. And a bleed. And a
One more
incinerate.
Yep.
Yeah. Still won't help. She's 2 down. All right. That was a lot to ask.
Yes.
So Nibe has Medusa and Black Cat left. I mean, I think it's Medusa and certainly takes out magic and then tries to do the nasty on Mordo.
Yep.
Can't re-roll into Medusa. That's correct. Yes, Black Cat and Medusa.
True.
I mean, I mean, Nibe has to do this now. He's not going to mess around with Black Cat. Talking about it, thinking. He hasn't used Spider Tracker.
It's still a bit of a tricky situation here, because if Nibe does not activate Black Cat, she will likely be KO'd by...
Sure.
There's a great... significant probability that she will get KO'd by Dr. Voodoo. Um,
Oh, it looks like a throw.
but if he does not activate Medusa, then yeah.
Looks like he's lining up a throw into
Yeah, looks
Magic.
hard to get past Okoye there.
Ooh.
Possibly bumping her.
I,
Yeah.
I think it's all right, though.
Yeah. No, it wasn't, apparently.
Okay.
Bumping Okoye, taking one on Mordo, and dodging with Okoye. Let's see what happens here. Dodges one, so taking two.
Yeah.
So
but bodyguard.
lots of low damage targets here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, seems like you probably have to go after Magic and well, the bodyguards are going to have to go. She's got two, so she could do at least one bodyguard. But Cookie's rolling it. Maybe it's directly onto Okoye. Yeah, sure enough. It was directly on Okoye. Makes sense. And she's knocked out of the game.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Was there a wild? Yes, he did get the wild, so he's got a flurry. So probably into Magic. And the result is, oh god, 5 hits. Nasty. No, it was a Mordo. Big hit into Mordo. Nicely done.
Yeah. Taking them all up. Yeah.
Wow.
That is because Nibe is now in a situation. Cookie is now in a situation that he cannot kill Black Cat here, because priority. Then he will not have priority next round. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but Magic's got to go. But she saves it. She's a boss. That's it for Medusa. Magic lives. At what point? Okay.
That might be significant, actually. So this is a tricky situation for Voodoo. He
3 hits. And no saves.
I think this effectively ends the game, because what Voodoo needed to do, I think, is just double move and run across the table, be as close to Medusa as possible, and maintain priority, because he will not have priority now next round, and that means Medusa will automatically daze Magic by throwing her into the lamppost, and that will mean GG right there.
Yeah.
Maybe Cookie is realizing this and is just playing for tiebreakers.
Yeah, because remember, he could avoid the bye week if he scores high enough on his strength of schedule. Okay, it seems like that was second attack from Voodoo didn't do anything. Oh no, it did. Okay, they were just delayed. Okay,
yeah.
She's out. So he'll score a point down there. And is that everyone? Yeah, that's everyone. The end of the round.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's still the possibility for Magic to have hilarious dice.
Ulysses, she was on 4, and so she did take the bleed damage to go to 5. Okay, 13-9. Nibe needs 3 to win, or else to be higher than Cookie at the end of this round. Cookie, if he wins the core somehow, that brings him to 11, and 1 more point. That's 12. Still not enough.
No, I think that he automatically dazes Magic, and now there is nothing Cookie can do about it.
Yeah. Voodoo's gonna run.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do.
What did she do? Throw her into
threw Magic into the lamppost so that she automatically took the last damage. It would actually have been way better for her to get dazed at that point when Medusa fluffed her dice into her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow. What a crazy game. I have to say, I think Nibe was managed to keep it in control despite it being so variable along the way. I think he was masterful, and even though losing the core, he was still able to pick up enough things or do enough things to continually score those
Oh, for
points
sure.
and keep.
Finding it straight away was lucky.
Yeah,
It's about a 25% chance, and it really, really affected the game.
sure.
But from that point, he played very well and never slipped up in giving Cookie an option to do his shenanigans, mainly being Book of Cagliostro,
Mm-hmm.
which is that strange double activation really puts on the punch.
Yep. Fantastic game. Shall we go and ask some questions?
For sure.
All right. See you over in the channel. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Hello.
Guys, that was a fantastic game. We were all thoroughly entertained, and well done to both of you for being so masterful in the way that you've handled it. I mean, seeing a alien ship immediately turn over completely changes the nature of the game. So let's start with Cookie. I mean, we're assuming that you were looking for a very slow game, and having that
Yeah,
pop out right away is not what you're after. Can you comment on that?
yeah. As you can see, the board state now, most of his characters are injured.
Yep.
Um, I think if it's a slower game, it's heavily favored for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this threw a wrench in my plans. Was
So,
kind of annoying. But yeah, I mean that's the nature of the game, right? So the
sure.
chase was on for round one.
So you were. What did you change your plan of attack to then?
Just yeah, I'll make it a brawl on his side, and I mean that's I chose not to take all you've got and be the rival, so that's kind of hard in such a matchup then, when the other person does have it. Um,
As
but
we were saying when you got in here, I have basically as cheesy a bunch of characters and cards as you can.
Oh yeah,
Bitter Rivals, All You've Got, Enchantress, and Medusa.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It was. We could smell the cheese from here.
yep.
Well,
but I mean, I could have taken it as well, right, in the roster. So nothing against that or something, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you can see the difference what happens. Although his all you've got turn was awful. The,
My
Yes.
ties
everything
basically were
was
awful.
terrible.
Yeah,
Attack
Yeah.
rolls weren't my thing.
yeah.
Yeah, we were discussing that attack rolls were really bad for you, but defense rolls, on the other hand.
Yep, and well, if I can't kill him, then let's try to stay alive. On the other hand, I have 6 health on the board remaining in total.
Yeah, you did a really good job. Actually, we were saying, moving over to you, Nicholas, that it was so fun to see that core bouncing on the ground and bouncing on the ground and bouncing on the ground. But you managed to always be able to hold control of it somehow, just when you needed to, so that you could score 8 points every turn. What what was, and had to kind of work around those weird convocation cards that Cookie had at his disposal. What was your plan once you found that core in the first instance?
Make sure Cagliostro never goes off.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only plan I cared about for those things, because it's basically the only one I can control. And then use all my cheesy characters to take the extract and sit on it, and then hope to live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're yeah.
Yeah. I have 3 characters who can steal extracts in some form or another, so hope for those. Try to stay alive. Use Bitter Rivals, use Disarm, use Brace, didn't, but just stay alive.
Mm-hmm. We were curious also about how heavily weighted things were at the one side of the board where Medusa is sitting right now. Cookie, was that, what was you thinking about leaving? We were thinking that you left a lot of points at the bottom of what we're saying is the bottom of the table where Black Cat was.
Yeah.
What was your thinking with doing that?
Well, I was thinking, I mean, Voodoo can just deny Black Cat,
Mm-hmm.
and I can just fight on the other flank. I think if I can initiate the fight each time, then it'd be okay. But I think he had priority most of the round, so it was kind of rough. But I was hoping to get it back at least at some point, make it relevant. But yeah, at the start of the game, we both said the left side is only the only thing that matters. The other side is not that relevant. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that was the plan, and I had magic on the other side because if she stays there on the back point for 1 or 2 rounds, then she has so much power, then she can join the fight on the left side pretty quickly with her place power.
Aha. Okay, gotcha. So you were hoping to clear out that flank maybe quickly.
Maybe, or just stall it there and then see where the alien ship ended up. Although it ended up on round 1, so that was a bit unfortunate. But
Mm.
that's the nature of the crisis. So yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Nibe, tell us what it feels like playing against Convocation since it's relatively new.
I like it. They feel they feel strong, but balanced. They're
Mm.
fun to play against. It's a whole machine there, and it's fun to try to, well, survive it. Uh, they're great fun.
They seem really tricky though, but I suppose Web Warriors has its own set of tricks as well.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, there is even more inside the convocation, I'd say. And I was so happy to just have to sacrifice Black Cat to get rid of Voodoo because
Yeah.
he scares the living shit out of me.
Yeah. Voodoo's super strong, especially down there on that flank. He could have been the big bully down there. Um, but again, you managed to hold it together down there and not to lose too many points. It's pretty impressive. So let's look forward. First of all, the crowd, Cookie, we all had some whiskey since you had mentioned that you were enjoying some tonight as well. But
Oh, nice.
mine came from England. Huggy had some from Scotland. So we're curious what your tipple of choice was tonight.
I have a 15-year-old Bowmore from Scotland,
Ah.
smoked whiskey with a slightly peach aftertaste.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. Wonderful. So, congratulations to Nibe. You were you were in the desperate corner here because
Oh, yeah.
without a win here, you couldn't have made it. So, congratulations. You've made the cuts. Good job.
Thank you.
And Cookie, I'm sure you're going to try to make sure you score all these points into Tabletop TO because even though you were guaranteed to get into the finals, you have a chance of having to play the culling week. You know
Oh,
that
I have to.
you definitely have to now.
It depends on what my previous. I mean, if all my previous opponents win and all the other lower strength of schedule guys, their opponents lose, then I don't have to. But
Yeah.
I have like a strength schedule of 16, so +5 now is 21. I
Mhm.
think that's pretty. I'm still in the bottom.
The
8,
bottom,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Because I think there's gonna be about I think it was 6 to 8 different people would have to play in the culling round
Yeah.
this time around. So a lot of people have to play.
yeah. Yeah.
So if people don't understand what that means, basically all these people who are getting into the cuts with only one loss at most. It's a 5-week round of finals, but the first week is really a culling round where they cull out the weakest players so that there's only 16 left to go forward into the elimination rounds of the finals. And so that's what we're talking about here. Nibe and Cookie both have made it into the finals, but are probably both going to have to play into that culling round, which is another opportunity to lose, which you never want to see. Plus, it doesn't give you any rest.
Maybe we get a rematch.
Not again!
Yes.
I
Either
have a mighty 2 games versus convocation under my belt. And I'm talking to both of you at the moment.
Indeed.
Huggy, do you have any questions before I ask my last one?
No, shoot.
Okay, I was just wondering if either player would be interested in divulging what kind of considerations they're making for their rosters, since they are allowed to make one last round of changes before going into the finals.
Oh, I wish I knew.
No clue, Nicholas?
I'm looking up at my models now and thinking. No.
Yeah, seems like you've honed it down to just the filthiest of the filthy cards and characters. So
Probably, yeah.
and there's no new models.
Maybe Criminal Syndicate.
Oh, you're gonna
maybe.
completely pivot. Amazing.
Yeah, I've been enjoying them, so perhaps. We'll
Yeah.
see.
I suspect that both of you are going to be looking at all the people who made the cut and seeing what kind of people they are, and then deciding what kind of meta you're going to be playing into before you make your choices.
I
I'll
think
pro-
you
I'll-
expect too much of me. I don't think I will. I will look at my rosters and think, hey, what do I want to play?
What about you, Cookie?
Um, I don't know, Black Order, but I don't know. There's too many Sam, so I'll probably stick to Convocation, and then I'll throw in All You've Got and Bitter Rival. Yeah,
Yeah,
be a douche. Be a
you,
douche.
you're making a good point. It is.
Take off the gloves.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then add in some other cheesy extract plays and stuff, and then play a game of Runaway MCP.
The best kind.
Okay. Um, what did I want to say? Yeah, you guys need to have a plan for Sam Spam because they're going to be everywhere in the finals.
Probably.
Yep.
I don't think Convocation has a problem with Sam. The characters are not that strong, and I have pretty good energy defenses for against the Enchantress. If I pick the right models, so it's fine. All my attacks are Mystic. Sam's defenses are basically 3.
Yeah.
5 up.
Yeah. You,
Okoye is also non-existent for me there.
yeah.
I don't think that's that's the problematic matchup.
Well, it would be great to see more Convocation plays out there, Cookie. So we wish you both very good luck in the coming rounds and hope to stream an interesting game with you in the finals.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thanks again for letting us stream.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a
Th-
nice evening, guys.
You go. You do.
Thanks everyone for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and thank you, Huggy, for joining me as usual. Great evening to spend together.
Thank you, Norbert. Always a pleasure.
Wonderful. All right. Good night, everyone.
Night.